it's time. Definitely time to start streaming, so here we go. Hey everyone. Well, I'm working on some really complicated code here. I'm working on a method that will allow me to use CSS selectors to get a list of elements in my DOM. Yeah, it's complicated. So far, I'm able to read the first part of my selector, find all the pieces of that first part separated by a colon or by a group of attributes, and then for each piece of that selector part, right, each piece, for example, if I have like two class names, like class 1 dot class 2 dot class 3, for example, so these two classes would be part of the first part of a selector, right? This would be the second part of a selector, the whole selector here. But then class 1 and class 2 would be separate pieces of that first part, right? So I'm looking for a DOM element that basically has has two classes, and they have to match both of these classes. That's the example I'm working off of. So this is where it gets complicated. If I'm searching the root element, or the first part of the selector, right, the root, then I'll be checking all of the elements in my list here, just every single element in the list. If it's not the root, then I have to check all the children. And that's where this comes in down here. So first, I check all, new elements equals elements found, and elements found equals elms. So I might as well just get rid of elms found and use elms, which is passed directly into the method here, right? So x equals 0. New elms equals elms. Where is new elms? Right. New elms should just equal elms. And here's the reason why. Because, okay, so new elements equals the elements I pass through. Well, when I use this function find elements, I'm going to pass every single element in the entire DOM, right? But I'm going to execute the same function again at the bottom here and combine, basically return itself. Let me think about that. Okay. But only if there are more than one part. So, okay, so if parts.count is greater than 1, then, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to return elements found. Elements found. Oh, elements found doesn't exist, so new elements equals find elements, and we're gonna split by hold on. There we go. 2. So we'll find the first part of the selector, and then the rest of it will be part 2, right? So we're going to find elements, parts 1, and then new elements. New elements. So what are we doing here? Alright, so new elements equals elements, right? Until, I see what's going on here. Alright. No. This is what we're going to do. We're not going to use new elements. Actually, yeah, we are. Okay. Alright, so new elements, we're setting it to, we're basically, what's the word? Filtering itself. Or can find any element that contains a class or ID or a tag. Part ID 0? No, it's part ID. Oh, it's the first character of part ID. I get it. So in our example that we used earlier, like class name 1 dot, class 1 dot class 2 space class 3, right? So part ID, the first element in our part IDs list would be dot class 1, and then the second element in our part IDs array would be dot class 2. And we'd have 2 elements in our array, right? So the first one, we're going to look for class 1. So it'll hit this code here. So we're going to set new elements equals any element in the new elements array that contains a class name, right? Then we're going to loop and find any of those elements that contain class 2. So we're narrowing down our new elements array. After we're done, we will check for attributes in those new elements. Excuse me. And then we'll narrow down our search based on whatever's after the colon. If we have like nth child or first child or last child, we'll narrow it down even more. And then when we're done with that, we'll either find elements for the next portion of our selector, or if there is no more parts of our selector, if that was the last part, then we will just return new elements. Our concentrated, filtered down list of new elements. So, what kind of function do they call this? Function that consumes itself. What do they call that? A recursive function. That's what they call them. So a recursive function. That's what we're building here, because we have a hierarchy of DOM elements and a hierarchy of selector parts, or an array of selector parts. So you gotta do a lot of recursive stuff. This looks like a pretty clean solution at the moment, actually. So, like, I'm not reading anything from after the colon, and I'm not reading any attributes for our selector, but I'll read hold on. I'll read class names, IDs, and tag names, which is fine. And there are other things that I want to check on, which are parts that aren't part of the selector. Like, for example, a greater than sign, or a plus sign, or a tilde. Those are used in between selector parts. Don't know what they call those, but I would say keywords. Those keywords are used in between parts of your selector, so I'm gonna have to check for that. So first, narrow results by let's see, attributes, and narrow results by keyword after colon, and then this is where it gets complicated. Actually, no, it doesn't get complicated, because we're going to pass all the elements that exist as children and grandchildren and so on and so forth of our results if there's a keyword, right? So if we have the greater than sign, then we're only going to pass the immediate children of our new elements array. If it's a tilde, we're going to if it's a plus sign, we're going to return only the next sibling of each element in our results. And if it's a tilde, I don't understand that, so I'm going to not even program the tilde. I'm not even going to support the tilde for my selectors for the moment, because I've never used them before in my entire career, and I don't think I'll have to use them when I create analyzer rules. So let me give me a second here. I just want to know. I want to know if anyone is watching. So I have to bring up my live. Where is it? Let's see. YouTube Studio. I have to load YouTube Studio real quick and then view video analytics. Hold on for my live. Who's my live? The live control room. Okay, there we go. There's my live control room. I don't want to view my stream while I'm streaming, so let's see. 0 views, 0 concurrent viewers. Oh well. I really don't care. I gotta start somewhere, right? So this is where I'll start. With no one on YouTube. Anyway, let's see. Alright, so basically what I'm doing is I'm creating a method that'll allow me to query my DOM. Query the DOM on a web page in C#. So the reason why I need to do this is because for each domain in this app collector, right? Each domain will have a set of analyzer rules. These analyzer rules will either protect HTML elements that match a CSS selector, or it will exclude those HTML elements from the article results or from the analyzed article. So for example, if I go to my articles here and I look at, I don't know, let's look at NASA because they've got some good stuff. And let's check out, best score. There are no best scores. So, How about newest? And let's do www.nasa.org. Oh, .gov. All right. Here's a good example, I think. No, let's check this out. This is, give me a second. I don't see anything, so let's view the analyzer. 0 words. Okay, on to the next one. Here we go. Anything? No? Let's check it. 0 words. 67 elements. That's another thing. I should probably count how many HTML elements exist and actually do a count of like paragraph, header tags, span tags, anchor links, and store all that in the article information so that I have a better understanding of like, is this a valid article or is it just some page with a bunch of links on it? This might be a legitimate article here. So yeah, see, legit article. But there's certain things like that I don't want to be. I don't want it to be part of the article. Also, this stuff, like what is that? I don't want any of that. So what do? I go to my analyzer, I analyze the page, I look at the raw HTML. In the HTML, I look for that related. There it is. Okay, so, yeah, see this? This is difficult to, look at that. It's difficult to figure out how to get rid of this related here, because it's part of an H3, and that H3 is part of these, where is it? This section here. What is this section? Just a bunch of, see, it's a Ember view. I'm sure they're using Ember as a framework. Collapsible open. Okay, so section. Then we have text here, right? Div class equals text, and then we have a bunch of paragraphs, and then related. There's no way for me to identify where this is, why this exists here. And this is marked as bad because why? Let's find out why. It's a menu item. It's marked as bad because it's a menu item. And this is also a menu item, so yeah. If I find an unordered list with just a bunch of anchor links inside of them, I mark the whole unordered list as a menu. So I don't even include it because it's, bullshit. What about, and see this, I mean, this is good, but then after body, okay, so I could do that. So there's a good example, after body. Let's get rid of after body, which does nothing. Okay, hold on. Let's look at our article again. So we have this list of items here. Why isn't that? Wait a minute, what? This is an unordered list, but it's not being detected as bad for some reason. Well, I guess I could just do a simple, let's do this. So I click on details, analyzer rules, I create a new rule, and I do something like this. ULLIA. right? That looks good, right? So if I press create analyze rule, there it is. So for this article, it should find some elements. Let's go to the article hub where I analyze the article. And then, all right, here's our rules. And then for each rule, I'm going to var. Okay, so hold on. If rule dot, let's see, rule equals false, then remove elements from article. Alright, so then where is it? Is it HTML dot find elements? Yeah. So our selector will be rule dot selector, and then our list will be elements. What? Wait, article. Oh, article dot elements. Yeah. Okay. And then, yep, that's what I want. How did they know? And then, analyze element. Actually, I think this should go first. And then do like var protected elements. Is new list. What is elements again? Analyze element. Let's just do end. So we'll just get a list of indexes. Protected indexes, and then excluded indexes. How did it know? anything excluded. Let's just do else. Move elements from article. No. Protect elements in article. Okay. Whew. Yeah, so if we have some rules, we'll go through them. Now here comes the complicated part. Get article elements. How does that work? So for all the indexes, check for bad indexes. Indexes. Wait a minute. I see what's going on. So this is looking for any element that has the current indexed element in their hierarchy. So it's basically a child, right? Child elements. And I could probably make this work better. lm.index. What? This seems really poorly engineered. I wrote this years ago, before I really knew how to use LINQ. Actually, I started using LINQ in, I think, 2008, 2009. So yeah, never mind. Because I wrote this code in 2015. Maybe 2016, but it was a long, long time ago. All right. Give me a second. Oh, there's my timer. Okay. Huh. Let's see. So all I have to do basically is modify. Alright, so mark best elements as protected or bad based on analyzer rules. There we go. Alright, so Are you kidding me? It wrote all that for me? Flags. Let's check out what flags are. What? Element flag. There we go. Excluded. Analyzer rule. And protected analyzer rule. Cool. So I'm adding 2 new element flags that I can display to the user, because, like, for example, if I hover over this, it'll tell me marked contaminated, bad classes 1, divid, which clearly marks it as contaminated because it's a divider. So contaminated is actually not the flag. Bad. I don't know. All I know is I'm going to use our flags here. Dot clear. No. Dot add. Article. No. Analyzer. There we go. Excluded analyzer rule. Oh, is contaminated. We'll show that is contaminated. Okay. Anyway. This bad equals true. And then lm dot is what? Okay. Alright. Else if included, no. Protected indexes. Then is bad equals false. Dot is contaminated equals false. Dot flags dot clear. We're gonna just clear all flags and add the flag protected analyzer rule. And then we're also going to clear bad classes equals 0. Dot bad class names. Dot clear. Let's see here. What else? Flag counters. Okay. Let's just do a clear on that one too. Huh. What is this? Add flag. Okay, whatever. What else? We're just trying to wipe this element clean. Is contaminated? Already said. Then we have to add any elements that are protected that don't exist in our elements array. So let's see for each. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm getting a list of protected indexes that don't already exist in the elements array, and then I'm going to just add all of them. So elements dot add new thing, and add the flag that is protected. Oh. What else? Index equals index. How does it know these things? What else? Element equals article info dot element. What? Hold on. Yeah. Article dot elements. Dot where. A dot index. Come on. There. Oh my God! It wrote that entire line for me. I was gonna handwrite all of that, but it knew it. It already knew what I was trying to do. This is freaking crazy. Microsoft, you're scaring me. Next thing you know, programs are going to be writing themselves, and all I have to do is speak to an AI, and it will figure it all out for me. So, I want an app that has blue and white theme that looks modern and allows my users to create memes with any font. And you know what I mean? Like, that's all you'd have to do is talk to an AI and it would build it for you. All right, so elements, add all this nonsense. And then finally, get article text and images based on best DOM element indexes. There we go. Really complicated, this whole process of building this analyzer. I've been working on this for like 7 years on and off because I have, many projects I work on. So I'd say I'd put at least a few hundred hours, like 500 hours into this project in the past 7 years. All right, so if we have any rules, it'll let us know. In fact, let's just press play here. See what happens if I refresh this page. I'm going to analyze. There we go. How many rules do we have? We have exactly one. So, all right, our rule is to exclude. Let's see if we find any elements. Nope. What's our selector? ULLAA. Okay. There are 364 elements. Looks good to me. Try that again. This time we'll just do article only, and we will break here. All right. So I've never tested this method out, so I'm just going to walk through it. So see, the first one is an UL, and then the rest of the selector is LI and an A. So there's our part, UL. There's no colon, there are no attributes. There's my, okay, so it's greater than or equal to 0. How about just greater than -1? Because I'm using a -1 up here, so I just want to keep that same. Let's just move this a little bit, and it won't let me because, whatever. Anyway, let's try that again. Okay, try that again. Didn't I? Oh yeah, I gotta refresh because I don't have like hot reload enabled for whatever reason. I haven't figured it out yet for Visual Studio 2022. So I'm basically just hot refreshing every time I want to do something. And honestly, it doesn't really matter to me because I just have, hold on. I just have so many, how do I put it? My platform, the MVC framework that I built, right? And all these projects, like Collector is built off of Sabre. Sabre is super efficient the MVC framework is super efficient, so collector is going to be super efficient, which means hot reloading is probably slower than just restarting for me. All right, so let's go to the place. Let's go here. This is where I wanted to start, not up there. Right. What is this, a -1? Yep. So then part IDs dot add. Start index is 0. Next index is -1. Okay, this will be it's the very end. Oh, I see what I'm doing. I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, so damn it. I was doing it wrong. It was the code was correct from the get-go. There we go. Start. Okay. Let's look at part IDs. What is it? UL. Okay, good. Next. Part ID is UL. Nope. Doesn't have a period, doesn't have a pound. It's a tag. So tag equals UL. Here we go. What do our tag names look like? Lowercase. Alright, so let's look at our new elements. Do we have, we have 6, which include, there it is, UL. I have 6 ULs on the page. Cool. Alright, so parts.count is definitely greater than 1. What's our new elements? 6? This is where everything goes wrong. Alright, I know what I need to do next. I need to get all of the child elements. Traverse indexes. Max depth. Children.add. Okay. I think this is what I want to use. Because this is a recursive function that it just populates this list of children. So, and I have a limit depth. Cool. So I can use that. So, all right. So if parts 1 dot split space 0, let's see here, let's just call this next part. There we go. So yeah, so if next part equals that, then there. Yeah, list DOM element. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new list of elements based on our children. So we're gonna just call this children. And then, traverse indexes. Article. Wait a minute. Am I passing article? I am not. I need to pass article. Do I though? What do I use? What? I don't even use article. That's really weird. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. See what happens. Are there new errors? Okay, you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna set that to null. Don't know why it's even there, but whatever. The root element. I know what I need to do. So for each in new elements, here we go. We're gonna traverse every element in our results. Limit depth 1. List int. Damn it. You know what? No, we're not traversing indexes. We're traversing elements. So we're gonna do that. Traverse elements. And guess what? We don't need the article for this one. Children is DOM element. Children.add the element itself. We don't need that. And we're gonna be executing this instead, and that looks good. So let's traverse our elements. What? Oh. Equals new list. There. All right. Huh. You know what? No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna just do this. So, else, there we go. And yeah, children, and then we're gonna find elements based on the children. Cool. Let's do this. I think this might work, actually. Let's just see what we have here. What is this? Oh. Okay, Let's just see what happens when we do that. Ooh, sorry. All right, let's just refresh this page. Yep, press play. Play, please. Okay. How many children do we have? Uh-oh. That happens every once in a while, and I don't know why. Let's just see what we have here. How many children? Okay, 33 children. Cool. Let's see what we have now. 11, huh? 11. Let's see why. Okay. 11 elements to remove. What is the element? Ah, it's an A tag. Oh my god, I can't believe this is already working. Wow. Alright, let's see if it's... Yep. It found some bad elements. Let's see if this works now. Holy crap. Let's just refresh this. And see if that let's see if that menu of links is at the bottom of this article. Ready? And they're gone. Holy crap, selectors are already working. I wonder. CSS selector for text contains XPath. Oh, they're like, well, you should use ARIA label. Data content. I mean, they don't. So I'm gonna have to create one because I do want to get rid of this related, which is really annoying. Which means I'll have to come up here. Oops. Go to my details. Right, and then do a new rule. H3 pound text star equals related. I want something like that where I can do pound text star equals, and then that'll do a regular expression to search for a string within the text. So that would mean if the H3 has a text element inside of it that contains the word related, then hide the element. I should make this a drop down so you have to choose show HTML elements that match or hide HTML elements that match. Let's do that. Later, at a later time. For now though, actually no, let's just do it now since I closed the stuff. And it really won't take that long to do. All you have to do is go into our domain HTML component, find the JavaScript here, then rules add. It's not going to be checked equals true. It's just going to be value. Rule type dot value. There we go. And then in the, where is it? Yeah, there it is. This will be a select ID equals rule type. And then we'll have two options. This one will equal 0, and it'll be hide HTML elements, hide matching HTML elements, and show matching HTML elements. There we go. Then we have to copy our vendor resources, which includes the JS file that we just edited. Refresh. Oh, gotta press play first. All right, and then let's look at our details. Analyze rules. New rule. Okay. Strange how it would stretch out. Oh. That's why. Let's turn this into a input. Into two columns. Oops. Instead of one row. Because we used one row because it used to be a checkbox, but now that it's an actual drop down, then we will display. All right. Let's check it out again. There we go. Okay. That should probably say rule, because it could be more than just hide and show. It could be all. It could be anything. It could be. Who knows what it could be? Mark at. You can flag it as something. Right, I got all these different flags. Right, it could be flagged as an image. Maybe it's an image. There we go. Rule. Hide or show. Oh, excuse me. So, were there any? Here's a good experiment. Let's just add an analyze rule where any image tag will be shown and protected. There we go. What? Hold on. Come on. What happened? It says it's excluded. Don't know why. Let's try again. Image. Show, create. Let's see what the payload was. False. Protect equals. Oh, maybe I have to refresh. Let's see here. Rule type dot value equals 1. Yeah, I think that'll work. And let's refresh the page. Check our, okay, we're gonna delete that. add a new rule. Image show, and there it is. Now it's protected. Now, when we view analyzer only, it should show every single image on the page. No? Let's see what's going on here. First, let's pause there. All right. Let's look at our protected indexes. Oh my God, is it gonna do this every single time? Really, Microsoft? Okay. Yeah. But then guess what? It evaluates it. So there are 4 images on the page that it will protect. Okay, let's see if it marks any of them as protected. Okay, it found 1. It found 2. Right? That makes sense because there are 2 images in the article. But let's see what these other 2 images are. Oh. Index 49. All right. Is there another one? Yes, there is. I think we have to sort afterwards. So let's look at our elements. Okay, we got 225. Let's do a quick watch. 254 maybe. What? 253. There's 255 elements. What's going on here? Come on. 225. Okay. 224. There we go. What is the element? It better be an A tag. I mean an image tag. It is an image tag. What is the attributes? NASA logo .svg. There it is. Okay, it's an SVG. How about the next one? If it's an SVG, it's not going to be displayed because I haven't. And that's also an SVG. All right, so there it is. I mean, I can. They'll probably show up as white. So let's see if it'll pop up anywhere. Let's just like inspect that. Let's bring this over. Let's look for an SVG anywhere. That's part of the UI. I think that's also part of the UI. Yeah, that's the menu. And then we have SVG icons. So I think the reason why it's not actually doing that because it looks for the image. Huh. Body text.add element.index. Okay, so then how do I render the page. Render raw HTML. Okay, let's see what that does. Right. Okay, if it's a closing tag, if it's text, if it's not, then it just renders the tag with all of its attributes. So there should be an SVG here, but it's not showing any. Ooh. Oops. Let's just add some more things here, like protected. And excluded. Analyze rule. There we go. Huh. So even though I tell it to, hold on, render raw HTML, get article elements from our elements, indexes, what are index, okay. What's that sound? That might be in the song, it might be in my room. If it was in my room, sounds like it was right behind me. Right? Because if I... Thought I heard people talking through my mic. This thing picks up sound from like out in the street in front of my house. Like it'll pick up cars driving by. Anyway, let's see. What am I doing? So okay, this is really cool that our analyzer is working, but it's not picking up all 4 images, so I don't know what's going on. It might be that, see, so for each index that it finds in the analyze element, it finds the parent ID, the parent index. So it starts looping through, it starts searching the entire DOM, starting from where the parent index, the parent element index plus 1 exists. And then it loops all the way to the very, very end of the article until it finds an element that doesn't contain the parent ID in its hierarchy indexes. Then it'll break this loop right here. In fact, we don't even need this break. Alright, so what is it doing? Elem. What is elem? Okay. Elem is whatever the hell we're looking for. If elem.hierarchy indexes.contains parent ID. Alright, then oh, there it is. If it was already checked. See, that's why it has to be in order. So I have to reorder by index. So then elements equals elements dot order by, yeah, see, it already knows. So make sure elements are in the correct order. Boom. If they're not in the correct order, everything breaks. Let's go. Let's see if we get these two SVG files. Okay, we get 1, 2 images. Okay. That's all you get. Why am I only getting 2 images? Let's try that again. Where are our elements? Article.elements. Where are our indexes? Indexes. That's hard to find too. Alright, then let's go here into our, there. Reload. And then let's find our protected indexes. We have 4 of them. 49, 164, 180. So maybe this is what we need. Hold on. 180, 302. God. I'm just going to take a picture of it. Because I don't want to remember this shit. Alright, come on. Zoom. There. Yeah, let's get article elements. And then let's do this. If indexes x equal hold on. Let's see here. $49 There's a much easier way of doing this, but it's much easier to do in JavaScript. I'm just gonna do this. Oh. There. 164. What else do we have? 180 and 302. All right. There we go. You can just create a line break right there. Reload this project. So I'm gonna just break on whenever it finds one of my 4 images and see what happens. Alright, so which one is this? 302. Let's see what this index is consisting of. Which one is this? This one is the logo. So, alright, so let's see what will happen here. What? Parent ID is 302. What the fuck? Okay. Hierarchy element indexes. Wait, what? Oh, or lm.index equals parent ID? Parent ID. Where am I using parent ID? Okay, only in those places. Let's just be safe. You know what? No. Hierarchy indexes. Okay, so this changes my analyzer completely. Because before, we're just looking to see if the index, or it's complicated. Basically, we're checking to see if the elements we're searching exist in the hierarchy of our selected index. But now we change it to see if the element is equal to the index. It's complicated. I can't. There's too many words, too many keywords. I'm just gonna reload this and see what happens. See if this breaks everything or if we'll be fine. There's definitely a 180 there. $64. What's the next one? 49. All right, let's see what this is. Right, so element index is 50. What? Well, I think I know what I have to do. None of that. And, wait a minute. No, I have to do that. Okay, so let's just see here. What'll happen if I do that? What'll happen, I wonder? Probably nothing. Nothing of consequence. Okay. Where's our NASA SVG? Let's find it. Logo. How about, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Alright, let's do this again. Okay. 302. We want that. Element index is 302. Yes, it equals it. Checked indexes. Please don't tell me we've already checked 302. We've checked everything past 302? Alright, well, we haven't checked it. Indexes. Indexes? Oh, I see what's going on here. Ah. And a dot flags dot any or dot contains boop protected, and so it can't. Okay, I get it. Yeah. That'll fix that. So we're checking for a protected analyzer rule. And we'll see what happens. Where is our NASA logo? I guess we're gonna just have to do this again, right? Let's just look for logo really quick. Yeah, that's it. All right, so let's see what's happening now. Okay, 302. Ah, this is the wrong one. I put it in the wrong place. So now I have to stop. If Elm? Oh. indexes. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do it this way. Dot any a dot index equals lm dot index and all that stuff. There. So if we don't have an index, that is this index, I'm just gonna do that. It's complicated. There we go. Okay, so first we'll find any protected analyzer rules. So it's not going to be a bad index if you find any elements in the hierarchy that is a protected analyzer rule. Anyway, I gotta press play. We gotta fix this. I'm pretty sure this is gonna fix it. I'm confident. No? Okay. Let's see what happened. Right. Okay, yeah, it skipped it. Cool, cool. It's an image. Alright. It's adding it. It's adding 302, which... Yep, has a, hold on, NASA logo.svg. It added it successfully, so NASA-logo.svg. Why? Oh, that's why. Is there NASA logo.svg? No, there's nothing. Still nothing. Body text.add. Alright. Then where's the render button? There's render. So article.elements. Oh, that's different. That just renders that accordion. Huh. What? Get images. Oh yeah, I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna find some SVG thing here that's like, oh, it's an SVG, we'll skip. Yeah, see, only. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're also gonna do this. SVG. Because why not? Let's just see if that works. Cross our fingers. Yeah, see, there's 4 images. So it did get all 4. Let's see. Hey, there's my SVG. Woo, we did it. That's so cool. All right, so conclusion. This is awesome. We're able to add article analyzer rules that display content and hide content. Excuse me. I'm definitely going to have to add something that'll search for text. Maybe I'll add another field like a new rule, like a new field here, so I can have a selector and matching text and then rule. Or I'll just keep it as it is and I'll invent my own invent my own CSS syntax, right? It'll utilize the attribute brackets, but it'll have a pound text inside, which will signify that it's not actually an attribute, it's the contents of the element. The text element inside of the HTML element. Yeah, there's proof that it's working. We got our SVG loaded on the top and the bottom. That's so cool. I could even do something like, let's go to this page. Oops, wrong one. Let's view the header image here. Class logo. Okay. That's what we'll do then. Let's go back, view the details, delete our image, new rule, logo, image. So dot logo image. Oops. Let's do that again. Dot logo image, and we'll show. There we go. Refresh. Uh-oh. Why? What is this? Why is class name null? There. let's just fix that real quick. Don't know why class name would be null unless I did it to save memory. I think I did that to save memory because the thing about, hey, it's there again. That's really cool. So if we view the analyzer here, let's see what we got here for raw HTML. Sounding rockets? Well, where's our logo? Logo? There it is. Protected analyzer rule. But it's not green. How do we make it green? What is this? Rank 1. What is rank 1? Oh, I get it. Rank 1 is for how many words. Alright, so then we'll do new CSS. Where's our CSS? The analyzer. Okay. Yeah. Raw HTML rank 5 bad, contaminated, blah blah blah. Let's do protected. Protected will be what will it be? Let's do something like blue-ish. Let's do that. Cool. And that did nothing, so let's, there we go. We have to execute our vendors less get, no, not get, it's a gulp task, which will find all the less files in our vendor folder and generate CSS files from them. So render this file here. It's really inefficient because it renders every single less file in all vendor plugin folders. So whatever, I'll fix it later. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, the color, which means element flags. Render article. There's the main freaking thing right there. Right, so let's see. Where's a class? Where are we adding the class? Let's look for rank. There we go. Info about element. Info equals blah blah blah. Okay. There we go. Is dot flags dot contains protected element, protected, and then info. Okay, there we go. And yep, we have that there in our CSS. So now we should have a light blue thing. Where would it be? It would be this one. This will be light blue. Okay, refresh. And there it is. But we're gonna change the color. First of all, what the hell's going on here? Why is the background like that? What? Oh, RGB turned into RGBA. Okay, well then let's just clean that up real quick, see what that looks like. Oh, that looks much better. Yeah, I think I'll keep it like that. Do I have any other blue colors here? No, it's just green, reds, yellows. All right, but blue will tell you this is protected. Cool. Let's try that one more time. And there it is. Protected. That's so cool. All right, we have officially created the analyzer rule system per domain level analyzer rules, which means I can create analyzer rules for NASA.gov, right? I got these analyzer rules, and basically it'll make sure that any page that I look at will not have content that I don't want it to have. Like this sounding rockets, like what is that? What is this sounding rockets? Where do I find that? Anywhere? Anyone? No? What the hell does it say sounding rockets? Okay, what's up with this? Article banner. Article view. Okay. Well, let's hide article banner, shall we? Why? I don't get it. Like, what is the point of... Hold on. See, if I just go here... Okay, so sounding rockets is... that's the category. Okay. Right. Well, that promo, we need that, right? So we need PR promo date time. So what we're gonna do is gonna add analyzer rules, and then show. There we go. So next time I reload and analyze, it will show May 12th. But sounding rockets, what's really strange is it's in an A tag. So what's up with that? What does it say sounding? There it is. Huh. Alright, so now the primary tag I'm going to hide. There we go. And the logo image, I mean, it's cool, right? I think it's pretty cool to have the NASA logo there with the date, time, and then boom, title with an image. That is questionable. Like, what is that? Let's find out. Huh. What's going on? Let's find this. Title. Alright, so D&D Legend Wrapper, yeah, you're going away now. So here we go. New rule. Yeah. We're gonna hide that. Now, when I press F5, there we go. We don't have that title anymore. That's cool. Boom. So now I am able to extract content from every piece, every news article on the entire website, and it'll come out looking clean. Let's test that theory. So which one is this? Endurance flight from Norway. All right, how about this one? NASA rocket to measure Earth's life-supporting secrets. Anything? What's going on here? 0 words. Okay, let's see what it looks like. What is going on? See, this is an issue. So now I have to figure out what the hell's going on here. Okay, so it's hiding. What is... It's not even loading the page. Where's all the content? What is going on here? Let's delete the cached HTML file and re-download it. This better have more words. That's what I'm looking for. 887 words. All right. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's so clean. See, read next related article. We can find that, delete that. Where is it? After body? Yeah, we need to hide after body. Whatever after body needs to... Oh. What the hell? See, there's nothing to signify what the hell this is. It's just Ember view, but that's part of the Ember framework, right? So now I have to go and find the parent, which it looks like the parent is right there. So if I scroll all the way back down, okay. I guess this is where I would need Uber node full. This is where I would need the plus sign built in. This is a good test. So, alright, let's do this. Let's add an analyzer rule, right? It'll be Uber node full plus dot Ember view. And hide it. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So CSS selector, cheat sheet. Right, so the plus selects the first element that is placed immediately after div elements. Okay, cool. That means what we do in our code now is we go into our analyze, into our HTML here. I think it's HTML. Yeah, it's HTML. There's our find elements. All right, there we go. If it's a plus, then for each element we children, okay, var el equals lm dot next sibling. Pretty sure that's a function, right? No? If L is not null, then children dot add L. There we go. Hopefully that works. That should remove, where is it? That should remove our read next related articles. So let's just go and refresh, analyze, and look at our, damn it. All right, well, let's see what's going on here. Oh, we did find a plus in our selector. Come on. No? Oh my god. It's gonna do it again? It's gonna do it again. What's my selector? Okay, what's Ember View? What's our next sibling? First of all, okay, yeah, that's what I figured. We'd only have one, which is good. Let's see what our next sibling is. It's definitely not null. Let's see what the attributes are. There are no... Oh, class names. Ember View. Okay. It's adding it. Alright, let's jump through those hoops. Oh, there's the problem right there. We got that plus. Okay. Now what we need to do is remove that plus. Okay, so there it is. So parts 1. Oh, come on. Equals parts 1 dot substring 2. That sounds about right. So, yeah, that was another bug. We need to remove the plus sign. Okay, so what does parts 1 look like now? We're not looking at that. How about this one? You know what? How about this? We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Now what does it look like? It looks exactly the way I want it to look. Cool. Alright. Let's look at our article text here. See if it disappeared. And it did. Isn't that amazing? It is gone. Very nice. It's been 2 hours. I need to get up and stretch for a little bit. And, well, I'm happy to say that analyzer rules, are working pretty well. So I'm going to check in. Analyzer rules are working correctly. Analyzer rules works. Now, with CSS selectors, exclamation point, because that's a serious deal. All right, and it's break time. In fact, it's 12:40. There's stuff I still have to do. I have to go, but you know, I basically didn't have anyone watching. I really don't care. This is this motivates me to write code, right? Because I have an audience. Eventually the audience will grow, I'm sure, but for now, it's just me. Anyway, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to do this every night. So, see you later.